Okay, people. Right, I'm gonna apologize in advance. I'm starting to come down with something, so I'm semi-sick. But welcome back to the channel. We've got another video today. This is my account. I was successful in pulling Sylus. I lost my 50-50. He duped me to the immobilized memories. That's now R1 for me. But then I got him early. So, you know, Daddy came home and I couldn't wait. I ended up pulling him at work accidentally. So, we're gonna get straight into it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm scared because I've been told this is a good one. Oh my god, this cold needs to fuck off. Okay, we're in the M109 zone.
You know where to find me, Miss Hunter.
We just got into this. Another voicemail. Okay, we got a commission. Uncover the identity of the black market dealer codenamed Snowy Owl and stop the illegal trafficking of high-risk evil wanderers. The true identity and age of Snowy Owl remain unknown. This individual uses a protocol as authentication, which contains trading passwords encoded through unknown technology. Okay. Does your boss man know who Snowy Owl is? Could it be, by chance, an old friend of his?
Boss man only has enemies as far as we're concerned. I'm afraid you'll have to ask him yourself about this person.
But he's been missing for 3 days now.
3 days? Bitter smiles discreetly grace Luke and Kieran's faces as they answer my questions.
He hasn't returned since he went to Lincoln last week.
But why couldn't I contact him when I tried to call?
Boss didn't want us to talk about it.
What's he done?
But if it's an emergency, you can check Meow's Cafe. You know, the one in Lincoln.
What is he doing at Meow's Cafe?
He's just visiting.
That is the biggest load of shit and he knows it. Just visiting my ass. I bet you know he's playing with the cats. Oh, God. That's better. Get a little bit more colour on my lips. Right. The door to Meow's Cafe is closed. The sign at the entrance shows scrolling text messages that reads, the cafe is temporarily closed. The reopening date is to be determined. Last week, I dragged Sylus here to play kitty cards with me. Yeah, he whoops my ass in that fucking thing. And taking advantage of his bad luck, I made him suffer a crushing defeat. Don't tell me he's still obsessed about that.
This cafe had a week-long celebration event. But after it ended, the establishment closed. I guess they're doing some renovating.
I passed this place a few days ago when I just got off work. The lights in the cafe were still on after midnight. And the constant meowing creeped me out.
Okay, weirdo. There's a metaflux fluctuation inside the cafe. Uh-oh. Oh god. I sneak in and mentally prepare myself for whatever awaits me. Yet what I see is still beyond my wildest imagination. The evil kitties that usually stay in their cups are out and about. They're circling the Otome manager and meowing incentively as if they're speaking something.
I'm sorry, miss, but our cat cafe only serves cat customers at this time.
Siamese cat jumps onto the table with its tail raised high. Its bristling fur makes it look like a sea urchin.
Meow! I apologize for the negative experience caused by our Caracal Butler. We value everyone's feedback, and your comments have been recorded.
I've not said anything. Is the kitty filing a complaint?
With a sleek body, long legs, perfect toe beans, and beautiful fur, the Caracal Butler should have made a great human cuddle buddy.
Sleek body, long legs, perfect toe beans, and beautiful fur?
But he always has the stern look on his face, and he's very rude. He disrespects the customers and doesn't cooperate.
That sounds like Sylus, alright.
This isn't the first time I receive feedback like this.
They're not talking about Sylus, are they? Oh no. While Otto is calming down the aggravated cats, I quietly slip into the other room. Sylus.
That's not a spot for you to climb on, little guy.
Sylus sits leisurely on the sofa since he's buried under a pile of fluffy kitties. He picks up one that's attempting to hide under his shirt collar. Cats are actually cuddling him! He lifts his head and meets my surprised gaze. His expression remains unfazed. Oh no. Hello!
Ah, Here comes another one.
Fuck's sake. Hi! Cat ears. Oh my god, why does he look so attractive in that uniform though? Oh, I gotta hold it.
They're not a prop. These are real, kitten.
This is a special gene product extracted from evolvers who can biologically modify themselves. Its inhibitor is known exclusively to the creator. Last week, Mr. Sylus petted our cats for no justified reasons when he was playing with kitty cards. Our staff was very annoyed.
Why?
We decided to punish him for his actions.
The bold cat climbed onto Silas's chest, but is swiftly grabbed by the hand of fate.
Butler Caracal, put down our esteemed guest now! Let me remind you that if you don't change your attitude, those cat ears will become permanent.
Is that so? I'm so scared.
Oh, hello. Silas nonchalantly shoves the cat into my hands.
Snap out of it. I guess someone's already forgotten why she's even here in the first place.
If he does that to me again, bro. Where he just tusks me. He once again reads my mind. I focus my attention back on the purpose of my visit. There's a black market merchant who goes by the name Snowy Owl. Do you know this person?
That does ring a bell. You're looking for this person? Then we need to pay a visit to the cruise ship.
Cruise ship? As Silas speaks, he gets up and lifts two cats by the scruff of their necks. They had jumped onto the couch in an attempt to cuddle him against his will. Two cats dangle helplessly in the air and meow up a storm.
Butler Caracal, put down the guests. Your service rating is already in the negatives.
Manager, letting him stay in the cafe will only worsen your customer satisfaction. Let me handle this. I promise that if you give me one day, I'll make sure he's an obedient, well-behaved butler.
This Caracal butler is very unruly. It will be a challenge to train him in such a short time frame.
I have my ways.
Bank on transfer. A fee of 100 has been paid.
This is the rental fee for the day.
Deal.
100? That's what I'm worth?
I'm poor as fuck, mate. I probably overpaid, to be honest. Anyway, let's go. Oh my god. Silas, why do you do this to yourself? Once we board a small yacht, we set sail into the vast sea. The grand, luxurious cruise ship awaits us as it teems with activity. Silas and I step onto it in the afternoon.
We'll be entering international waters tonight. That's when this boat will become a black market. Snowy Owl has been a permanent resident on this cruise ship and never sets foot on land.
Hold on, my cat is being weird. What are you doing? Since we've got cats on this episode, I'll show you my cat. Here he is. Little shit. Okay, so he's a permanent resident. According to the intel provided by the association, Snowy Owl is very interested in evolvers who can biologically modify themselves. Ow! And Sylus, who's currently being punished by the evil cats, will be my assistant in helping me use this info to my advantage. Now that you're wearing your butler uniform, you'll have to put on an impressive show later. We'll lure Snowy Owl out in one go.
Okay. But shouldn't you have asked for my opinion before coming up with this plan?
Nah. I paid good money for you.
Please watch your step, my lady.
Oh dear, this is gonna be a long recording. An afternoon tea party is currently taking place on the deck. I have purposely selected this event because I can make it an entrance with Sylus by my side.
Look at that butler. Are those cat ears real?
Anyone who boards this cruise ship isn't a normal person.
Sit here, please. My lady, should I prepare the usual for your afternoon tea? Or would you like to try one of the ship's special delicacies?
Are there any teas I haven't tried?
There is one called Icy Solitude. Since it's brewed using the leaves of a rare polar plant, it can only be obtained through special means.
How did you thoroughly research this? I steal a glance at Sylus as he pulls out a chair for me. His etiquette is impeccable. His name does pique one's curiosity. Alright, I'll try it. I hope it proves to be worthwhile. I gotta be careful because Loki likes to sit on top of my PC and he likes to press the power button. With his hands clad in white gloves, Sylus gracefully scoops down to prepare tea for me, executing each movement with remarkable elegance. And with composed grace, I sip my drink. I can feel many eyes focusing on me. Honestly, it's rather mediocre. This can't compare to the strata that I usually have.
Indeed. The plant used for strata is gathered from caverns that lie hundreds of meters below the Earth's surface. Its exceptional rarity truly sets it apart from the
What was
rest.
he, a fucking tea connoisseur? Saz and I play off each other. Our nonsensical show is flawless, more or less.
Although she has an understated demeanor, she has an air of finesse. I wonder who she is.
Bruh.
She must be a big shot, since she can train such kind of evolver into her butler.
Good. Everyone's attention is on me and Sylus. Now we just... I turn to address Sylus, who's standing behind me, but he's captivated by the sky, his gaze fixed on the seagull circling overhead. Uh-oh.
Miss, are you willing to trade away your butler? Name your price.
No!
Jenny, you're being rude. An item as rare as this should be presented to all potential buyers. Then, after the bids are placed, the object goes to the highest bidder.
Or can I not just, say he's not for sale because he's mine? As passengers continue to approach me, inquiring about my price, I elegantly stand up from my seat. I look at Sylus to get his opinion. Only to see he has grabbed a seagull. The bird is struggling to free itself. Sight! I immediately step in front of him. I pry open his hand to release the terrified innocent bird. Did these seagulls attack you or something?
It was out of instinct.
Oh no, he's getting the cat instinct too. Oh my god, okay. A passenger dressed in exotic clothing walks up to us.
Miss, may I speak to you in private?
Speak to you. Speak to you.
Uh-oh. As soon as I see the colourful parrot perched on his shoulder, a sense of foreboding washes over me. Unsurprisingly, Sylus succumbs to his impulses and reaches out.
It's mine.
No!
Bad person! Help! Help!
I quickly snatch the parrot from him and put it back on the passenger's shoulder. Then I quickly grab those fidgeting hands. My cardinal butler can be bargained for, but it depends on what you bring to the table. Ladies and gentlemen, I look forward to seeing you this evening at the banquet. Oh god. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Inside the first class cabin, Sylus surveys the room. There's a hint of irritation on his face.
Why were you nervous? I wasn't gonna do anything to the parrot.
That's bullshit. I don't believe in a feline's promise to not harm birds. Why are you so riled up?
I'm not. I'm just patrolling my territory.
He casually settles down on the couch and starts blowing on his palm. A colourful feather falls and rises. Wait, isn't that feather from the power? You didn't pluck it, did you?
The bird was molting because of how scared it was. Why are you blaming me?
The colourful feather is blown into the air. He catches it and brings it back to the front of his mouth. You're not your usual self, Sylus.
Yeah, I'm not the Sylus you'd normally see anyway.
I mean, you have cat ears, so... Is it because it's a special gene product?
Caracals naturally dislike water. You brought me onto a ship, so of course I'm going to feel agitated.
My bad. Oh god.
Come closer.
Why? Sylus pulls me into his embrace, burying his head in my shoulder as he takes a deep breath.
I knew it. Only familiar pheromones can calm me down.
I'm still counting on your dazzling charm tonight to help me catch the big fish.
Then you should stay quiet and don't move. Let me get more of my sedative.
Oh my lord. Okay, I'm gonna need a cup of tea for this, I think. I need to calm myself down. Hold on. Okay, I'm back with a cup of tea. Oh my god, my hands were shaking that entire time. God. During the banquet, people mingle and enjoy their drinks. Enchanted music fills the air. At first glance, nothing is different from a typical high-class party.
The technology in this chip is like having the brain of a top scientist.
Fully automatic smart prosthetics? How disappointing.
Oh god, these people have high, high expectations. Right. Having eavesdropped on several conversations, I feel like everyone on this ship could be in prison for at least 100 years.
My lady, has anything caught your eye?
You should know my taste.
Of course. Please allow me to inspect the goods before presenting them to you.
That's a new animation, I've noticed, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. And by that I mean, I really like it. As soon as Sylus and I appeared at the banquet, the crowd's gaze follows us. It's mainly because of Sylus' special cat ears.
I bet 70% of the people here are interested in me.
Then play your part. We're gonna spice things up. Oh. He lowers his head obediently, letting me play with his soft, irresistible cat ears. They twitch slightly under my touch, and I can practically feel the curious gazes around us brighten.
Or should we add fuel to the fire?
Sylus, please. I don't think I can handle much more of this. His fluffy cat ears gently brush against the side of my face a few times. Oh my god. Soon enough, a waiter comes over with a long list.
Miss, here is a list of gifts for you from the guests who are attending tonight's auction.
Oh god.
Should you find something that suits your fancy, you may visit the sender's private lounge. They would be delighted by your presence. Oh, and don't forget to bring your butler.
Yeah, of course I want Sylus. Damn it. He's mine, people. Back off. Sylus sits down on the couch and helps me unwrap the presents. He's practically buried in boxes, his eyes half closed with boredom. A prophecy book from 2,000 years ago.
Boring.
Here's some long-distance hypnotizing spray. Oh my god. A Protocore cat wand. It's powered by a Protocore and automatically switches between modes. Out of instinct, he pulls at the cat's wand in my hand. He then immediately looks away in disdain. Thing is, this is funny as well because I have a cat now, so this is a lot more relatable. Is this collar? Let me read the instructions. I wonder what's so special about it. But before I can take a closer look at it, Sylus suddenly picks up a gift box that's just been opened.
Our fish has taken the bait.
Inside the gift box lies a deep blue protocore. Through the light surrounding it, I spot a string of floating numbers within. It matches up with the intel. Snowy Owl really is interested in you. If she buys you, I'll have an insider. Oh.
That's the next step of your plan? You're going to sell me off so I can be another woman's pet.
I mean, when you worded it that way. Well, I think it's a good plan. Since you're the leader of Onakaina, you must have good acting skills, right? I'll quickly sneak in and place a tracker while you entertain her. You just need to keep her busy for 5 minutes. Oh, he's pissed. Sylus spreads his arms and leans back. He looks arrogant.
Don't forget that I'm not a qualified butler. If I'm suspected of...
In that case, you can try... You can try being super cute. Who would ever be suspicious of an adorable kitty like yourself?
I'm sorry, kitten, but being cute isn't my forte.
What do you mean you're cute all the time? Come on, it's easy. Pretend I'm Snowy Owl. Let's just do a practice round. Oh. Snowy Owl likes men who are obedient.
Do I meet your expectations, my lady?
I can't handle this. I can't handle this. I can't handle this. I can't handle this. My husband is asleep in the other room. I really don't want to be screaming right now, but... Ooh! Okay. This is fine. It's just a 3D fictional crush having a thingy.
I've only been a butler for a few days. If my service isn't good enough, there's no refund.
Why would I refund you? I'm having the time of my life. Do your best to impress me.
You're enjoying this, aren't you, my lady?
He knows what he's doing to us, man. Oh, God. Oh, that's a cute expression.
Cute, huh? Even though the ears are temporary, they're a part of me for now. You shouldn't touch me so casually. I'm not used to it.
Aww. Well, you better get used to it. I like cat ears the most.
I guess you're well acquainted with a cat's weak spots.
Oh no. This is Loki's favorite petting spot, fun fact. There's 3 places he loves being pet. On his back, right there, like, right between his ears. Like, so pretend this is his ear for a minute. He loves being pet like there. And his chin. Those are the 3 places he loves being pet the most, so... Oh god. How am I handling this?
Yes, this side as well.
Oh, whoops. Sorry, did I hurt you? Oh god, if I'm acting like this now, with him just making random sounds, how am I going to react to the next secret times? Because last time wasn't too bad, that was just more ASMR. I heard it gets worse. How am I going to handle the next one? Also, let me know if you guys want me to drop that next week. Why did you stop? You were doing very well.
My lady, are you really doing this so another woman can have me?
Oh, he doesn't want us to give him up. Oh! Needs to be a good cat boy.
You thought I was talking about that? What's wrong with your head?
Everything. I run this YouTube channel and I have a bunch of people simping with me, so yeah, everything's wrong with my head, to be honest. He doesn't want to be bought.
I don't recall ever agreeing to this little plan of yours. Actually not care if I become someone else's cat.
You cannot do an angle like that on me. That is not fair. Okay, Mim, calm down. Calm down. Connor can register a pet.
So you already prepared your trump card.
Turning into a giggly bitch. Oh my god. In the evening, while Sylus distracts Snowy Owl in a private lounge, I use this chance to sneak into a room and install a tracking device. After returning to my cabin, I start removing any biological traces while anxiously waiting for Sylus to return. Suddenly, there's a knock. I grasp my firearm and silently hide behind the door.
Meow. You're a very cautious person, kitten.
I grab Sylus's hands to inspect them, then I gently caress his cheeks.
Now you look like someone who just reunited with her long-lost cat.
He's just don't want to mess around, huh? Well, nothing appears to be out of place.
I've encountered more dangerous people, but you weren't this nervous before.
Yeah, because I didn't want to know you. I didn't want you to prefer Snowy Owl and stay with her. Because I love you. It's different this time.
How so?
His dark red pupils fixate on me. Did Snowy Owl do anything to you?
You were worried about that?
His mood visibly improves.
You didn't think twice about sending me out, though.
I'm just worried about you getting distracted by other people's treats while wearing the collar I gave you.
Just so you know, I really enjoy watching when you're not being honest with yourself.
That's every day of the fucking week then, Jesus Christ. Also, I've got my Discord on the other screen. One of you lot just said you creamed. Oh, I fucking love this community. Sylus takes my hand and places something in my palm.
Don't worry. Everything was properly dealt with. I didn't even have to step through the door.
It's a slender little bottle. The spray that is said to be capable of making anyone fall asleep from a long distance.
There was actually something useful in all those gifts you received. I decided to put it to good use.
Why didn't you tell me earlier?
I winged it.
Touché.
And I figured I could check to see if my lady wasn't actually planning to sell me and run off herself.
Oh yeah, because I totally would leave you behind, and Luke and Claren would totally forgive me for that. Oh god, don't we hate quad banners, people? Destroyer of wallets. Bathed in moonlight, the sea is tranquil. The speedboat drifts further and further away from the cruise ship.
We've deployed one of our squads using the location signal. The mission was completed flawlessly.
Yes. With my mission over, my tense nerves finally relax. Soon enough, I notice a black briefcase that's next to my seat.
Careful. The thing inside can accidentally go off.
By saying that, Sylus maintains his composure as he drives the speedboat. Is it a weapon? You got it from the ship?
If we want to get technical, I'm just a butler acting on my lady's behalf.
Did you plan this from the start? You used me to get on board and steal whatever you wanted?
You're the one who wanted me to help you catch a fish. Is a cat even capable of scheming?
Yes.
I just wanted to get some treats.
The fact that he's so into this is making me love him and hate him at the same time. God damn it. The speedboat glides gracefully into the serene, waveless shallows. Under the bright moonlight, we leave behind the hustle and bustle. You used me again to get something for yourself. That was your lesson.
Wasn't selling me part of your plan, though.
No.
You also can't just let me pointlessly address you as my lady so many times.
If I like it. I have an urge to flick his cat ears again because I'm annoyed. But upon seeing how soft and fluffy they are... Oh, he's gonna fall asleep. Sylus slightly squints like a content cat. Sylus, you're acting like a real cat now.
Being a cat every once in a while isn't too bad. A cat can be easily satisfied.
Unless your name is Loki, then no, that's not the case.
The more you have, the more you desire.
When was the last time you felt satisfied?
I don't remember.
That's not fair. Compared to you, I'm content all too often.
Touching cat ears can make you satisfied?
Yes. Yeah? Reluctantly, I nod. Worth appears in his gaze. I can't tell if it's because of his feline nature or how he currently feels.
In that case, I have a suggestion, since we still have some time before the dawn arrives.
Yeah? As Sylus says this, he stops the speedboat with one hand. Lincoln's coast is within the distance. Huh? He leans down, taking my hand and placing it on his cat ears.
You did hire me, kitten. It's only fair to get your money's worth.
God, okay, what type of services are we talking about? Because if it's that type of service, I may have to leave a tip.
And on this speedboat, there are only opportunists who never accept losses.
In the shallow water's serene embrace, a small speedboat sways like a cradle. My God. I don't have the strength for this game anymore, people. I really don't. Oh, they knew what they were doing. Oh my God. Right, okay. So, obviously, I haven't been able to get the other ones yet. I'm currently going for Zane, but I am on 50-50 and I lost my last one, so that is not filling me with much confidence. I'm trying to go for Zane at the moment. If I get Zane, then I'll probably go for either Xavier or Raphael. I haven't decided which one yet. I do want to get all four, if I can, because I do actually have time with this banner, but in the back of my head, I'm kind of thinking, is that realistic? Especially with Sylus's myth potentially coming up. So hopefully we'll get a little bit more information before this current banner ends. That might help me make a decision. I'm going to check with my friend, see if she's planning on getting the all of these, because if that's the case, then obviously I can then play it on her account. If not, we'll just do like a, you know, a normal reaction, just watching another channel, probably Lavender. But I would prefer to physically interact with it and not have to pause it every 5 seconds if I can help it. So let me know what we're thinking, and let me know if you want the next Sylus Secret Times next week, because I'm currently looking at the schedule. I put a poll up for the guys who are in my Discord server and basically asked them the following question. Basically saying, what should I focus on for November and December? There were 4 different options. So you had focus on new uploads in November and then focus on old ones in December. Do re-uploads now and then do new uploads over December, mixture of the above, or focus on the more edited content while publishing the older vids. Out of all of those, I had 10 votes and a mixture of the above was the most voted for, so that one did win the poll. So we'll be continuing to do 1 re-upload, 1 new upload a day, maybe more if I can squeeze them in. I'm currently looking at next week's schedule. It's looking very open at the moment, so if you guys have any particular recommendations that you want, please let me know in the comments over the next few vids, because I will be publishing and planning out the schedule for next week on Friday, and that then gives me the weekend to get them recorded and get them on early access. So thank you guys for watching. Yeah, nothing to say except size plus cats equals perfection. Chef's kiss.